afternoon, my name is Baba Tanda and I bring you the latest in the world of sports. Let's get talking right here, right now. Black Stars will begin preparations in Cape Coast today ahead of their final 2018 World Cup qualifier against already qualified Egypt on Sunday. Coach Kwesi Appiah and the rest of the technical team, as well as the players that have arrived in the country, moved to Anumabo yesterday. Ghana will miss informed Partey due to suspension from accumulated yellow cards. Partey hawked the headlines over the weekend with his solitary fine goal, which gave Atletico Madrid all 3 points in their league game against Deportivo La Coruña. Madrid-based sports journalist Dermot Corrigan is thrilled with Partey's performance and believes that he will still have a place in the Madrid team should injured Koke arrive.
I think he has to keep going the way he's going. Simeone, the Atletico coach, has been asked a good bit about him recently, and Simeone he's not a guy to give away praise too easily. You know, he's fairly tough on his players, especially the midfielders coming through, and he makes sure to keep their feet on the ground. And he's been saying that Thomas has done very well, but that he doesn't want him to get carried away. It's difficult to keep your place in the team because Koke is going to come back from injury, Carrasco is going to come back, and then in January there's Diego Costa is going to come in, and Vitolo as well. But I think Thomas just has to keep going as he is, not to get carried away, not to think that he's going to score every week, because obviously it's not going to. But there is a place for him in the team. You know, Gabby is getting older. They need some more energy in the midfield, more ideas in the midfield. So I think if he keeps his feet on the ground and realises what the opportunity that he has, then he can be a starter for the team for the rest of the season.
Another player who will be missing the Ghana-Egypt game will be Ayew. Now, the West Ham United player was overlooked by Coach Kwesi Appiah in his 23-man squad yesterday. The manager who made Ayew's West Ham club record signing 2 seasons ago was sacked following the club's poor form in the English Premier League. Now, Bilic had a very good relationship with Ayew, and many have predicted his departure could affect the progress of the Black Stars' deputy skipper. But the publicist of the Ayew family, Fifi Taki Ahuno, he disagrees.
Ayew is a professional. Any coach they bring, he'll work with him. If you bring in Jose Mourinho, brings in Pep Guardiola, brings in Carlo Ancelotti, bring in Antonio Conte, anybody at all who found himself as a West Ham coach, he'll work with him.
It won't affect him in any way?
No, not at all. He's a professional. That's why you don't see Ayew making comments about what coach should be bringing during Black Stars era and who should.
Or even at club level. Yeah.
No. He's a professional. You might not like the person, but you have to work with him. You have to be as professional as you are. So I don't think it's a problem.
All right, so let's move on. And talking about Bilic, who was fired by West Ham yesterday, David Moyes says he has a point to prove and is hungry to get things right after being appointed West Ham new manager. The former Everton and Manchester United boss replaces Bilic, who was sacked yesterday with the Hammers in the relegation zone. Moyes has been out of work since May, when he resigned as Sunderland manager after the club's relegation to the Championship. West Ham Joint Chairman David Sullivan said the 54-year-old Scot is the right man to turn things around. Moyes' first game in charge will be at Watford in the Premier League on November 19. There's more on myjoyonline.com/sport. You can tweet at me at Baba Tando. Same for Instagram. Sports is done. Good afternoon.